I got something here, and this is the potato I just scraped and you know taken all the moisture off by using the tissue rolls, and you can see that this is the tissue roll that I've used. I'm not pretty sure how good you can see the moisture on the tissue roll. Most likely, I guess, get a better angle here. You can see these are moisture area, and, and I think the better idea that you will get is this is the one without moisture, and the one on the spreaded area is with the moisture. So I just took off the moisture out of the potato, and I used at least 4 towels to take off all the moisture. Now what I got here is nice sliced or actually scraped potato, which is just not sticking together, and you can still see that if I do this with my hands and I still don't get any moisture in my hand here. So that's where we want to be. And now we're going to add pepper and salt. That's based on our taste. I just added seasoning salt, and I'm going to add a little bit of crushed pepper. And again, this is not a powdered pepper, rather this is crushed black pepper. I'm going to add it here. Okay, that's good. And that's good enough for the taste, so I'm going to mix it pretty well. Alright, just split. Alright, as you can see that the pepper is well mixed, and next thing that we're going to do is preheat the pan and use some olive oil and start cooking our hash brown. Alright, what we got here is a pan which is preheated with the olive oil loaded in olive oil spreaded on it, and I used extra virgin olive oil, so it makes a little bit healthy as well, so that's a healthy choice. Now I'm going to add the potatoes that we just mixed with pepper and salt. Alright, we just added it, and now what we want to do is spread a little bit, but don't leave a gap, like a hole or something. Rather, make sure you fill the area. That's what makes hash brown special. So it's not like a fry, rather it's something cooked, but it's crispy as well, right? So, and again, we got to make sure we have enough spreading. Take the biggest pan that you have with your spread the scraped potato on the pan, as you can see. Just adjusting a few areas which I felt can be better. So now you can see that it is neatly shaped. Now another key important thing that you want to make sure and keep in mind is that the heat must be pretty slim, and you can see we gotta cook this one very slowly, just about 2 to 3 points heat here, and we're going to keep it cooking for about 10 minutes and see if we get a set base after 10 minutes. It is coming pretty good so far, and I have used have used the biggest spatula that we can find in our home. So I mean, if you have a one which is broader than the one which I'm using, which is actually longer. If you have a broader one, I would prefer to use the broader one. And again, using spatula, I just made the edges. I mean, um, little round. So, and one thing that we need to keep in mind is do not touch anything on the surface or try to turn until you get a crispy sides. The sides must turn crispy. So, and you need to have dried scraped potato, so that when it cooks, it binds with each other on the top, and it holds together, and it helps you to turn when the one side of the hash brown is cooked. And key success for this one is to take off all the moisture when you do the when you use the paper towel to take off the moisture. And again, I want to repeat this one again. And as you can see, I have further reduced the heat on it, and I have gone to the lowest extent that I could go on the stove here. Now, and that's the key key part. We do not want to touch and try to turn without having a crispier one side base. So we need to be a little bit patient, and once we have the crispier base, we can start turning it out and cook the other side. And again, it's going to take a solid 10 minutes. Be patient, do not touch it. Alright folks, it's been about more than 10-15 minutes actually. So it's been about 15 minutes, and you can see that around the edges you start seeing a little bit of brownish color, and you can see this the potato on the top is turning a little bit of transparent. And I think the wonderful example is right here. And one other easy way to find out is that if you try to move the pan, shake the pan, you can see this whole thing moves together instead of just as a piece, as a small pieces. It moves together. So that's a key indicator that the bottom crust is cooked, and it's holding together. Now we're going to try and turn this one up. Okay folks, we are continuing here, and I just took my spatula and took help from another spatula that I had, and I turned it over, and as you can see that the other half that was cooking so far has turned crispy, and it's sticking together. So now we have a hash brown which is at one piece. I mean, again, it's based on your preference, right? If you want it in a one piece, go ahead. If it's easier, cut it into half so that it's easier for you to flip around. And now we have the other side, which is still cooking. So we're going to leave it cooking for another 15 minutes. Folks, and it's not been another 15 minutes yet, but I think it's getting crispier, and more than a point that I would want it to get crispier. So I would like to take it as is, whatever that's been cooked on the other side. So I'm going to use I'm going to turn off the heat. Probably I think I should be able to slide the hash brown onto the plate. So alright, as you can see, it's still moving because you have so one piece here. So ta-da, that's looking delicious. Alright, here is another look from better side, and let's see how it tastes. As you can see, this you know, the I'm trying to focus here and my camera is not cooperating with me, and let's see. Alright, I think you get the picture. Like, you know, things are crispier on one side and softer on the other side. And I'm going to try and turn this one up again. I just love it. And this is a quick look at the other side, and it is still, you know, little white compared to the side that we just cooked. But I like it this way, so it's not just as it chips. It will, you know, have its own taste of hash brown. All right, here we go, folks. Happy cooking and enjoy your hash brown.